Schnallt euch an, wo auch immer ihr könnt.
Faschisten. Ihr seid für mich
Schnallt
Faschisten.
euch, wo auch immer ihr könnt, an. Es wird ein wilder Ritt. Ein sehr wilder Ritt. Ich gebe mit Untertiteln rein. Ich lasse ihn in Englisch, aber es sind mit Untertiteln.
This is his quote. He said this about the death penalty. He wanted public executions. And I think it's very ironic that he got publicly executed.
Amerika ist gekocht! Oh mein Gott!
Too many people are feeling bad for him. I think we should respect his beliefs. He didn't believe in empathy. So I think we should respect his beliefs and not have any empathy for him.
Oh Gott, Amerika!
What was your emotional reaction like when you found out Charlie Kirk was assassinated?
I broke down crying. I was at work, unfortunately. I went into a room and I cried. I called my parents. I mean, he's had such an impact on our lives. I felt like from a religious standpoint, he just helped strengthen our faith. And from a political standpoint, I felt like I should never back down from what I believe in.
He had such a heart for the black community.
Also Charlie Kirk und die schwarze Bevölkerung waren einfach, also Charlie Kirk und die schwarze Bevölkerung.
He had such a heart for the black community.
25% of black youth were raised by a single mom. That's the #1 issue happening in the country, and it's not because of systemic racism.
He just wanted people to be better, to recognize the full potential, to stop with the
Amen.
victim mentality and walk
Jesus
in greatness as he knew that we can.
Charlie Kirk is the 13th disciple.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the disciples all died bringing people to Jesus.
1 Minute 15, Chat. Das Video geht 20 Minuten. Puh.
They were martyred bringing people to Jesus. So now Satan's dancing and thrilled, and I'm telling people, if you voted for the Democrats this last election, you voted for the cartels.
Have you always been so religious?
No, because when I was in Vietnam, I was killing people.
Ey, Chat, ganz ehrlich, was soll's? Ich muss die letzten, es geht nicht anders. Es ist soweit. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das schaffe. Ich habe auch nicht mehr viele. Es sind, glaube ich, noch 8 Notfallknollen. Ich habe noch 8. Hoffentlich reichen sie. Ich mache jetzt hier einfach mal den Kai Whittaker und den Dietmar Bartsch. Ich knusper euch jetzt hier was vor, während wir über ernste Themen reden. Aber ich brauche das einfach für meine Seele. Nach dem Video sprechen wir nochmal über den bandenmäßigen Betrug im Bürgergeld. Und dann ist alles gut.
And I couldn't understand what the hell was going on. Why would God allow this?
If people are crying about Charlie, why aren't they crying about the school shootings? I'm an educator. I have been trained to die for children. We're supposed to jump in front of the gun, counting or not counting gang violence.
What would you say resonated the most with you about his messaging?
Well, the message of hope, even though things may seem bleak, we have Christ, but also
Amerika. Oder die könnten auch alle Fahnen, die könnten nicht die amerikanische Fahne tragen, sondern alles vom islamischen Staat. Das wäre für mich genau derselbe Scheiß, Bro. Das ist insane. Das ist einfach insane. Das ist ein Gottesstaat. Die sagen Amen und verurteilen Leute dafür, dass die Allahu Akbar sagen. Das ist fucking insane. Das ist insane.
kind of like the way he lived his life, like how he got married early and how he talked about having kids, really resonated with me because I think a lot of that is a solution to a lot of the problems and the challenges that we're facing here in America.
He was Jesus on earth. He was like living AI, where you could go and ask it a question and it will respond to you, but with God.
Ich brauche eine Sekunde, um den Satz zu verarbeiten. He was like AI. You would ask him the question and he would respond to it, but with God? Alter, haben die wirklich gar keine Schule mehr in Amerika oder was? Gar keine mehr? Keine Schule mehr? Damn, bro.
Prodigal son.
Absolutely.
None of it happened before. Remember
Absolutely.
that.
Thank you, Charlie. Good seeing you again.
What's all your dogs' names?
Red, blue, green, pink, butterfly, Brooklyn, bagel, binky, brownie, Bambi, peanut. We really like the way that Charlie Kirk thought about marriage. I'm single and in my 40s, and maybe there's like been a little bit of a spark. Maybe I'll find my perfect man. You know, you're not gonna find really anything at the bar or stuff like that. So, yeah. Although I have 10 dogs, so I don't really need a man, but it would be nice maybe if I found one.
What about Charlie Kirk's message resonated with you most?
The fact that he swung the vote as a single human being
and then all of a sudden he passes and his voice just gets louder. People don't die for a lie, they die for the truth.
Have you heard some of the more outlandish theories about that? About why he was assassinated?
Yeah, I have, and I don't care.
Totally. Where do you think the Republican Party goes from here?
Goes from here?
Yeah.
Oh, it increases. The Democrats know they're losing, and all they have is to murder and violence.
Aber die Demokraten haben ihn nicht getötet. Ich verstehe nicht.
And I think what makes this kind of worse is now Nick Fuentes is like up next.
Elon Musk, you weren't born here. Milo, you're a Jew and you weren't born here. Candace Owens, your husband, wasn't born here. Go the fuck home.
That's what happens when I think you take out somebody like Charlie Kirk. Now you get like Nick Fuentes is now the next guy up.
I'm the realest nigga on the internet. That's in the middle of my generational run.
Okay.
You took out some dude who was laid back, you know, politically correct in like a Republican sense. Now you got this.
What? Bruder, Charlie Kirk hat gesagt, Abtreibung ist schlimmer als der Holocaust. Das gemäßigte republikanische Wesen, kann mir das jemand mal zeigen, Alter?
Mexican white kid who's like, we need only white people, you know? So.
Yeah. Where do you think the future of the Republican Party is going to stand?
It's going to go along the Charlie Kirk route, I think. Because I don't think, if you think about Nick Fuentes, you don't really see, I don't think he'd be pulling a crowd like this. It's not to say anything against Nick Fuentes and like bashing him in any way, but like Erica Kirk has been named the new CEO of TPUSA. So we have that, and I think she will do a really great job. Another person that's more maybe closer to Charlie Kirk in my mind, maybe might be like a John Doyle.
And I would like to see Trump, Don Jr. and Eric and J.D. Vance and Barron one day be president.
Amerika. Also ich bin wirklich zwiegespalten. Ne? Ich erzähle das immer, wenn wir solche Dokus sehen und solche Reportagen. Ich bin ein tief gebrainwashter Mensch gewesen in meiner Jugend und meiner Teenagerzeit bis ins Erwachsenenalter. Ich habe durch Propaganda, durch Hollywood jahrelang gedacht, dass Amerika the place to be ist. Also wirklich the place to be. Und erst so 2016, tatsächlich, 2016, als Donald Trump das erste Mal Präsident wurde, ist mir so langsam, von dem Zeitpunkt an ist mir so langsam klar geworden, mit einem ganz langsamen Prozess, der sich dann beschleunigt hat und immer weiter beschleunigt hat, aber das ist so eine, ne, es ist so eine langsame Bewegung geworden, dass das, was die da tun, einfach nicht, dass die so fucking crazy sind. Ich hab lange gebraucht, ja. Ich habe auch gedacht, also ich kann mich noch genau an die Nachwehen des 9/11s erinnern, so, ich weiß auch noch, wie ich zum Irakkrieg stand und Afghanistan und so. Ich habe wirklich gebraucht, bis mir klar wurde, was das eigentlich für eine total gefickte Nation ist. Also wirklich auch komplett ideologisiert und komplett gebrainwashed. Es ist Wahnsinn.
And maybe even my own nephew one day be president.
I can see it. Yeah.
Was war das Aha-Erlebnis für dich? Naja, die Trump-Wahl halt. Ich konnte nicht nachvollziehen, ich meine, ich weiß Hillary Clinton wirklich, aber wie konnte man das zulassen? Und dann nicht nur das, sondern alles, was danach passiert ist, so. Wie konnte das zugelassen werden?
Thank you.
I am actually really energized seeing all these people here to worship God and to worship Charlie. I think it's beautiful. I'm holding back tears right now.
Did you guys know Charlie? I know that the floor seats are like friends and family kind of deal.
We did not know him, but we saw him all the time. I mean, we're like, what, stalkers?
Why do you think Charlie Kirk was assassinated?
Oh, I would really base it off of basically what the Tyler Robinson said, where he said that he thought that he was spreading hate in that sense, which in my opinion, like, yes, like to some people who might not have maybe the best worldview or maybe like who are just in a bad place might think that, because maybe Charlie Kirk might seem like he's actually, you know, berating you for the way that you are, you know, living your life or things like that.
I was born as a man, and now I'm a woman.
Okay, no, but you don't become a woman just because you dress like a woman.
My mom's from Mexico, my dad's from Syria.
So when she came here, did she know she was breaking the law?
She was like, I think, 17, so yeah.
Did she know?
She probably know.
Okay, therefore you should go back to your country of origin. If you knew that you were invading somebody's home.
Wie eine menschliche, künstliche Intelligenz, der man eine Frage stellt und dann bekommt man die Antwort von Gott. Mhm.
I don't have sympathy for you.
I feel like it was for religious reasons. I think there are people that don't feel comfortable in his faith and him going out speaking, and there's a religious revival going on. He was touching people. He was getting out there.
I mean, I think we became tolerant about things that were not correct. I feel like we have a generation that doesn't understand what this nation was built on. They don't understand their
Genozid auf der Vertreibung der Native Americans. Blut, Sklaverei, Völkermord auf diesen Werten.
rights. I think, unfortunately, when you pull God out of regular day life, you start to let evil in.
They were wrong, but they didn't want to accept it, so they killed him for it.
Yo, 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 yo. What is up, brothers and sisters? This is Andrew Callahan, Channel 5 News. You guys may have noticed that I'm actually not in this video. It's because during the Charlie Kirk Memorial, I was actually down in Mexico shooting for Canal 5, an all Spanish language original content channel. I shot 4 different videos in 1 week down there, and I actually mean it, and I'm gonna say it once again. In times like these, staying as far away as possible from the fear-mongering 24-hour news cycle and all of its salacious elements is so important, and I wanna make sure that you guys are protected against misinformation. For example, let's take the Charlie Kirk Memorial right now. As you can see using the Ground News bias distribution tool, the left and right are covering the memorial incredibly differently. The right-wing National Catholic Register reads, the heart of Charlie Kirk's crusade was more spiritual than political, while the left-wing World Socialist website reads, Trump, Vance turned Kirk funeral into Christian fascist rally. Holy shit.
Damn.
Something that also doesn't get enough attention is how many news stories aren't actually newsworthy at all.
Yeah.
That's why Ground News actually shows you how many verified sources are covering a story as it unfolds. So you can see if a news item is real deal or just phony baloney echo chamber bullshit nonsense. Ground News. Another feature I love to use, their blind spot tool, which shows you stories that might not be appearing in your typical media.
Bruder, mit dem Beat auch, Alter.
Bubble. And if you think that you don't have a media bubble, newsflash, jackass, we all do. Ground News. For all of these reasons, we trust Ground News to help Channel 5 cut straight through the noise. And right now, you can subscribe for a whopping 40% off their annual unlimited access Vantage plan by using this QR code right here or clicking the link in the bio.
Fehlen nur noch die Adlibs irgendwo.
Or the pinned comment of this video. Just scan the QR code here or click the link below to sign up. 40% off Vantage plan, Ground News, Channel 5. Boom!
Die deutschen Ground News kommen bald, Chat. Meinungsmache goes News Site. Brr, brr.
Nah, but for real, supporting Ground News means helping to support us, which means that we can keep making dope-ass bipartisan videos like this and giving y'all coverage that isn't watered down or even worse, dictated by corporate interests. So stay informed and most importantly, don't let the media tell you what to think. All right, back to the mean streets of Glendale, Arizona.
What do you think is the biggest threat to American values today?
Wokeism.
You can't be transgender because God chose a gender for you already. And the challenge is to work with it. Not throw it away or think you can judge them.
What do you guys think is the biggest threat to American values
Die scheiß Linken.
right now?
Islam.
Islam? Islam? Motherfucker? What?
Very good.
It
Very good?
literally tells people that you can have 4 wives and beat those wives. And also the Prophet Muhammad had a 9-year-old wife, so
Was zur Hölle redet er?
I don't think that's representative of American values or values of the West. And
Is it okay to have another religion besides Christ?
Not in America.
Oh, fuck me. What the fuck is happening?
Because our Constitution's based on Judeo-Christian values. If you're a Muslim, a Sharia law Muslim, you believe that you have to kill Jews and Christians. If you're a communist, you believe that you have to control the world. Well, we don't control the world. We're not looking to control the world. We conquered the world in World War II. The whole world was ours, and we gave it back. No, really.
Yeah.
Japan is Japan. Germany is Germany. We didn't keep it for ourselves. We're for freedom in the world.
Sure thing, old man.
Losing Charlie's really sad, but I think it created a million more Charlies, and I look forward to seeing what the future has to bring to the United States and around the world.
Have you heard the theory that Charlie Kirk was assassinated to distract from the Epstein files?
No, that's not true.
Okay. I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
14. So it seems like Charlie did a lot for young men specifically. When did you first find out about Charlie Kirk?
In the 2024 election, I started seeing his videos.
What resonated with you most about his message?
How he would debate and stay calm, and also how he would prove them wrong as well.
Oh, fuck, ich kann das gar nicht. Es ist einfach, Chat,
Where did you go to college?
I went to Arizona State.
Okay. Would you say that there was like a lot of liberal messaging in the university?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So I graduated in 2020. I played college sports. We were all required. I mean, I wasn't on the team when they started mandating this, but it was vaccines. You had to wear the like LGBTQ pride shirts to honor that. And so I missed a lot of it in the sports, but by the time I had graduated, it was ushered in. And even my classes I felt were very liberal leaning.
It was unfortunate what happened. It was terrible what happened. And it's disgusting what happened. But when you see the Charlie Kirk effect, this is all he ever wanted, is for a revival within the United States of America and all over the world. This is all he ever dreamed and hoped for. This is all he ever preached. So to see it come true, unfortunately, when it comes to his death, it's a bittersweet moment.
Do you think freedom of speech is under attack?
I do. Jimmy Kimmel got fired for making a joke, which is just ridiculous. Like,
Jimmy Kimmel ist zum Glück wieder da. Und Donald Trump was not happy. I was told Jimmy Kimmel was fired, but he's now back to the fake news ABC media. I don't understand the lame Jimmy Kimmel in this underrated show. He should be cancelled. They told me he was cancelled. Der vollkommener Crash-Out auf fucking Social Media. Vollkommen durchgedreht.
he was even asked to apologize. He refused, which I'm proud of him for refusing. I think, you know, if they can say what they want, why can't we? You know, I don't think there's any right or wrong for anybody. They believe what they believe, you know? And you can't fault them for that.
How did you feel about Jimmy Kimmel being taken off air?
Ratings, he didn't have it.
Komplett brainwashed. Das ist komplett. Oder, ganz ehrlich, kann mir keiner sagen, dass der Neurochip von fucking Elon Musk den Wichsern nicht alles schon implantiert ist. Die kriegen einfach ein Signal von Truth Social Tweets und übernehmen die Scheiße einfach. Das ist insane. Das ist insane. Das ist the same shit. Die reden das nach. Das ist wirklich, das ist einfach Trump. Das ist einfach Trump 1:1, wie Zombies sind die.
That's probably the only reason. Wasn't political. Just he didn't have the ratings.
I actually don't like it, because ultimately Charlie wouldn't have liked that. Charlie is the ultimate advocate for the freedom of speech.
When people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
So if there's any type of government coercion in regards to that, that's something that Charlie would have been against. Even when it comes to disparaging comments, he would let the people come, you know, at the college campus, Charlie would let the people come to the mic and say what it is that they wanted to say, and he would debate them in good faith. And if, you know, freedom of speech does come with its risks, and that includes those who want to use disparaging remarks to put people down and then try to destroy one another. But at the end of the day, he still stood for it, because that's the American way. That's how we get any type of headway in our country, is through dialogue, and that's why I'm a bit upset at the conservative response when it comes to Jimmy Kimmel.
All right, here's the thing. Again, I'm going to tell you truth again.
Yeah.
The population of America is 4% of the world's population. We are 4% of the world's population. You had a 96% chance of being born someplace else. And God gave you the gift of being born free in the United States of America. What are you going to do with the gift?
We got to come together.
4%, aber 100% geguckt.
Together, man. Just one love, one idea, one country, man. We're all in the same battle, man. I think America's got a lot of work to do, man.
People need to start having mutual respect for each other, and we need to stop.
It's okay to like babies being born.
Stop using dehumanizing languages like calling each other fascists, white supremacists, racists, when we're all Americans and we're all human.
Ugh, shows socialism. America is so God.
I think the political divide in the news media, they will say things that aren't fact, and they will get people hyped up and believing that Charlie's a racist or the people that follow Trump are horrible, bad, evil people, when really it's the media spinning words and using their words to cause harm to people who believe different.
The trilogy of freedom is our family, our country, and our God.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think he'll forgive you if you throw your life back in his face when you commit suicide? That's a greater sin to me. By spitting in God's face, how's that going to work? How's that going to go? Carry the pain. Because carrying the war, you're killing people, and to carry that, it's not easy.
Der Typ hat in Vietnam einfach Leute erschossen und steht da jetzt irgendwie und macht irgendwo auf moralischen Highground, Alter. Das ist fucking crazy. Listen to this, Alter. Der hat wahrscheinlich, wer weiß wie viele Zivilisten in Vietnam, wer weiß was, ne? Aber, damn.
It works on you, and especially when you're 20, especially then. So I'm giving you insight as to what post-traumatic stress is and how we're trying to deal with it on the VA. I do woodshop therapy to help me. It keeps me busy. You see? So I'm making something and look at that. And I can give it to my family and they go, oh, wow, thank you very much. You know, so that works for me. So I can say, okay, I can get off my riverboat. And I'm going to give you insight on that.
Please.
Okay? Some veterans wonder if God will forgive them because they don't understand the difference between killing and murder.
Stopp, ich brauche eine neue. Gib mir die nächste Knolle, Bro. Gib sie mir. Ich brauch sie. Ich brauch sie, Bro. Ich kann nicht anders. Ich brauch sie. Okay, I'm listening.
Forgive them because they don't understand the difference between killing and murder.
What's the difference?
You kill someone because your life is in danger. So you're protecting America because they're attacking the world. And they want to destroy America. So you're killing them, all right? But murder is, I don't like that guy, I'm going to plan on taking him out.
Stay, das stimmt. Ein vietnamesischer Reisbauer hat mir das gleiche erzählt. Ey, Fun Fact, Bro. Ich habe gestern erst ein Video geguckt, das Zitat, ey, ich schwöre euch, das hieß so. Das hieß, der Name war How did Vietnamese became so good at cooking Americans? Es ist einfach so eine Analyse des Kriegs, des amerikanischen Angriffs auf Vietnam. Und es ist wirklich ein fucking crazy. Das ist crazy. Mein YouTube-Algorithmus ist gerade vollkommen außer Kontrolle, Alter. Ich habe schon wirklich eine Menge Rechtfertigung gehört für das, was Amerika so tut. Aber das hier ist wirklich, das muss ich nochmal hören, Bro.
Some veterans wonder if God will forgive them because they don't understand the difference between killing and murder.
What's the difference?
You kill someone because your life is in danger. So you're protecting America because they're attacking the world and they want to destroy America. So you're killing them, all right? But murder is, I don't like that guy, I'm going to plan on taking him out. See the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference.
All right, y'all. The event is over. Trump ended it. Honestly, it was a pretty big disappointment on Trump's end. We had some really good speeches in there. Obviously, Saddam couldn't get in. He has a face condition, so I had to go in.
I think we found an answer to autism. How about that?
How was it outside?
It was cool. You know what I mean? There's a couple of arguments.
Come right here, dude.
I'm not scared of nobody but Jesus.
Jump over. Jump over. Jump over. Talk your shit. See? Talk shit.
I'm not
Jump
talking
over.
shit.
Talk shit then.
I'm not talking
Jump
shit.
over.
I'm telling you would rather jack off a girl in the phone booth than
I'm
fuck
saying,
with me.
talk shit.
You spread nothing but...
Charlie didn't die for this.
Stupid you are.
You know, Yogi Berra said it's hard to make predictions, especially about the future.
The Westboro Baptist Church came there, right?
The Westboro Baptist Church did come.
That's pretty cool.
Charlie Kirk was a fake Christian. God still hates
That's pretty sick.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's pretty cool.
Charlie Kirk was a fake Christian. God still hates
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sick. I saw Kyle Rittenhouse inside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I tried to ask him some questions. I wanted to ask him if, like, he had any sympathy for the shooter, given, like, his history.
That's true.
But, yeah, I mean, everyone thought I was Andrew, so I had a good time. Honestly, inside was, like, it was, like, a very loving environment, and then the speakers got to talking, and it was, like, war cries.
I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica.
Father, forgive them.
Die Witwe von Charlie Kirk hat einfach gesagt, sie vergibt den Täter. Und Donald Trump hat gesagt, ich hasse alle meine Gegner. Das ist wirklich verrückt. Es ist wirklich verrückt.
For they not know what they do.
You have no idea. The dragon you have awakened. You have no idea.
Und fucking der Stabschef Donald Trumps hat einfach so Goebbels-Zitate gedroppt. So. Also so Goebbels-like Speech. Der Stabschef des Weißen Hauses.
How determined
das ist das, was ihr gerade seht. Das ist einfach so.
Will be to save this civilization, to save the West, to save this republic.
Ja, das ist Sam Miller.
America.
Richtig crazy. Komplette so crazy. Am besten, also was aktuell die Situation so ein bisschen am besten beschreibt, ist die Tatsache, dass die Welt und besonders die westliche Welt Deutschland immer gefragt hat, habt ihr es nicht kommen sehen damals? Wie konnte das eigentlich sein? Das kann nicht sein. Es kann ja nicht sein, dass ihr das damals habt nicht kommen sehen. So, da könnt ihr euch nicht rausreden. Bro, ich komme aus der Schweiz, ich kenne nicht alle internationalen Politiker. Oder ich meine Joseph Goebbels. Das geht nicht um irgendeinen internationalen Politiker, Bruder. Wenn du nicht weißt, wer Joseph Goebbels war, dann weiß ich nicht, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Eine Menge aufzuarbeiten, Brudi. Eine Menge. Du bist genau im richtigen Stream, Bro. Bleib genau hier. Du wirst eine Menge lernen.
Was his home and he was willing to die for it.
Corporatism mixed with Christianity and like vague religious identitarianism. Just kind of all wrapped up into this one thing where like the enemy is evil.
You have nothing. You are nothing.
Ja, das ist, ne?
You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred, you are nothing.
And
das ist die Rede. Also stelle ich die Frage jetzt einfach mir am Ende dieses Videos, gegen Ende dieses Videos. Hey Amerika, wie könnt ihr das nicht kommen sehen? Fellow German here. This is the start of the fascism. Greetings from the over the oceans. This is fascism. Grüße from the Krautwurst front.
And, yeah, I don't know, it was a super strange feeling. But
this is fascism. Yes.
Everybody was really nice, like, you know, to us, which was cool.
Yeah, I noticed that people were
you are in the fascism already.
like hella chilling me as well. You know what I mean?
But other than that, I mean, it was fun. It's hot as fuck here. They keep saying Charlie Kirk's in heaven. Lucky him, he's not in fucking Phoenix, you know what I mean? It's hot as hell out here.
So, ich würde sagen, das war ein Albtraum.